Walker Nation Creek Squad? This is Dylan Walker. If y'all did not see that I dropped a track yesterday, which would be last night. So, I mentioned about that diss track that I said I wasn't going to drop. But I was like sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, even if it's long overdue, even if it's just long overdue, I just wanted to flex a little bit and show y'all what I can do just a little bit. It's not my best. Like every artist, their first piece of work is never their best, which that comes with time, effort, and a lot of just like learning the elements of how to like find your sound, work with the instrumental, work your voice, and continue to like make adjustments and throw out there what you feel, that you want people to hear from the soul, from the heart, and what you actually genuine feel deep down when you write music or sing music. That's the thing I am like just doing. Within that, that was simply a diss track, but it was also an MGK Alpha Omega remix. I didn't expect to drop that. I wasn't even gonna drop it because I was gonna drop it right then on the day or that day. Like I wasn't expecting to drop it that day. So I just held on to it because I was just sitting there thinking, because somebody was saying, why go after someone that's a smaller fish? And what's the point in it? Like, what are you gonna gain? Like, what's there to benefit? Like, they're just a small fish. Like, there's not much they could really, throw back at you. You should be wasting your energy when you should be focusing on other objectives. And they're not wrong, not one bit. Because I do want to figure out more things I can do with music, and I want to figure out what it is I can do and what it is I can experience and dabble in. I've made like few little snippets, and I've got another thing on my page on an instrumental. I've got a friend that makes instrumentals, even if it's AI instrumental. I will straight up admit that I will play with an AI instrumental, but I'm not going to sit there and let AI always sing for me because I'm going to be doing the work. If Just Trey can sit there and make his own musical stuff, he can have the money to buy his instrumentals, do make the music videos by himself, even if he's got Kinsey there. There's times where he'll do it himself, construct the idea, Tristan construct how he wants to build it, record how he wants it done. He does his own vocals. He pays for his time in his own studio out there in Indiana, because that's where he's living. That's what he's doing. Him and Hozier have got an album coming out real soon. We thought maybe it was going to be a rock album, but it could be a rap album. Hard to say, but they're full of surprises, so expect the unexpected. But the genuine process, if I can learn, if Just Trey can do it, I can do it. I just have to learn how everything works. I can't sit there and I don't have the capability of doing it like a studio like quality. Like I understand. I mean, I can do just about whatever I choose to do. The way I recorded that was I listened to the instrumental as I put it on the editor. I literally on this very spot in my room. Yeehaw! I built a fort with pillows and blankets. And I rapped in that thing. I rapped. I legit rapped in that thing. That looks like, hey, Cowboy Troy, what are you doing here, you imposter? Oh my god, look, it's one of the OG country rappers, Cowboy Troy. So, I'm, you know, I literally recorded that in this very freaking spot that I'm laying. I was on my knees, literally on my knees with my phone inside this thing with the pillows built up in a square shape and blankets on the corner blocking up any holes and sound noises. The only thing that had an open hole is where I stuck my head in and started working. So I was rapping. I was rapping and making instrumentals. Well, not making instrumentals. Well, I was making instrumentals, but I was not making instrumentals in here. I was doing my work with lyricists, like working my voice, tuning my voice, putting in that time, trying to show people that you can do it. If church was able to record Holler Boys with just a big old blanket somewhere, like I think what he sit in his trailer or something like that. I can't even remember the full story. I'd have to go back and listen to the video, but someone can comment the timestamp and put it down below. But the gist of it is, you can make music. You don't always have to have all the fancy equipment. You just have to, like, you got to get creative. You have to use your mind. You have to just learn. You know, if you want to be able to learn to mix and master, and you're gonna have to be able to learn that for yourself if you're gonna be like an artist in country, rock, rap, hip hop, blues, classical, metal, classic metal. That'd be interesting if there's classic metal. You're looking at him. He's right here. Uh, Jazz, blues, rock, country, classical rock, heavy metal, death metal, country, goth country, dark country, classic country, rock country, southern rock. I mean, go on and on and on and on and on and on. Grunge rock. I mean, some people are going to wonder, like, how in the world did I even do that? Like I told you, I did that all on an editor. I screen recorded the instrumental. I screen recorded the instrumental that I looked up from that MGK Alpha Omega. I screen recorded it. I had to build like a little bitty thing over here. Slide my phone in there. As I began screen recording, I backed away and listened so I know when the end of it stops, and I can stop my recording and pull it out, and then I can pretty much clip from where the start is and then the end, and then save that and then move that over into what I want to work on, and then have this other phone here hooks to my Bluetooth, have it hooked up to my Bluetooth, and listen to the instrumental, and then I just start rapping and just start coming up with whatever flow I can come up with and edit whatever I got. Because I mean, my InShot editor has been my best friend. So if I can make videos and make all sorts of different type of content, I think I can learn how to make music. Probably not, like I said, studio quality. I mean, it's the best I can do. So my flex is I'm learning. I don't like flexing. I just genuinely want to make tracks. I just genuinely want to make music. I mean, it's generally what I want to do. I mean, hell, look, I legit recorded this.
Walker. Creek Squad. Walker Nation. Yeah.
It's not my best, but just getting started. It's gonna take time.
Holla Boy diss track shit, son.
Check it out. It's in my channel link. Go to my video section. The Cookery Destroyer. I just come up with it.
I hate it so dang bad that everybody wants to throw a string rock at me. Thinking they can distract everybody on me, but they think they can fire up back with a hot fire track that sounds like crap, even though it sounds like a sad song that you heard before. Same old shit, same old story. Everybody wants to diss at me because they ain't never know who I am, but think I'm just an average motherfucker. They ain't got no words to fire back in.
Sorry for the cussing.
They better realize I can fire back heavier than a cannon. Off on a brick wall, back to knock every one of them down. Like a domino effect, I'm back to take it all out, knock it all down like a tower fell on a day when the world shook before me.
Hey, I know that stupid Dylan Walker Autistic Champion, the meme channel or whatever the heck it is, made by the Cuckery Fool, Pedro or Polo, or whatever that crazy goofball cornhead and cornholio lookalike over there, made that song. the whole purpose of that. The whole purpose of that track was to mess with my head, poke fun of me, and pretty much has all the clips off my other channel. It was to like mess with me, like try to mess with me mentally and try to throw me out. Hey, what up, Jack? It was to like throw me off and mess with me and poke fun of me. That's exactly what that was. Because I sat there, I was like, I just saw an opportunity, and I was like, you know what? Let's do a diss track. I mean, be my first one because I mean, I've legit been brushing up on like rapping. I've been brushing up on my singing voice. I mean, I'm trying to find my ways to make music. Okay, we're not talking about that stuff. Shoo, get out of here. We do not talk about that nonsense. Get out. Nobody talks about stuff like that. Don't care who you are. Don't come in here talking about that. I ain't trying to lose my channel, nor am I trying to lose my live access like people try to do to me on TikTok. Hey, Jenny. But yeah, I mean, people want to try to take and do everything they can to try to take and ruin anything I do. But what else I said? Yeah, because like that whole track, that's why I call it the gay track. I call it a gay song at that point. It's a song that somebody used, but they're just like, but the videos that they took was from my channel, poking fun of like the fictional AI stuff that I make. Like it's just AI. It's just AI. Like it's just straight up AI. Like all it is. It's all to tell a story. It's all to just create whatever I want to tell, wrestling wise or whatever. And I just want to have fun. So I was like, I saw an opportunity that I took and did what I did, made the track recorded from the screen recorded instrumental, and worked with whatever I had. Used my editor, headphones, the instrumental through my headphones. Uh, kind of just timed it along so I could figure out my flow, figure out what kind of message I'm trying to say, and go from there. They have cats and they're moving that bowl like I don't know what the deal is with a cat. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. I'll speak on that later. I'll talk about that later. Probably are. Is that guy using my mugshot again? Or is that that's Venom? Okay, that's Venom. I was gonna say, is like, do I need to keep making the list of Dylan Walker people want to keep using my face, so people can keep an eye out on those accounts? So, yeah, I just I just wanted to explain and tell everybody how I did it. I'm not out here trying to. I'm not out here trying to say, oh man, I'm one of the best. I'm one of the best artists out here because I just dropped my first song. No, no, I got a lot of work to do. That was just a little taste. If I can do a country instrumental and if I can do a rap instrumental, I would love to see how I can do on rock because I've got that damn vocalization of a screamo voice. But I think the one that I want to really influence the most is Def Leppard, like the main lead vocalist of Def Leppard and Fozzie's Jericho. I want to actually like get a little bit of that. I can't do Lane Staley. Leave that to Church. I'm not doing Lane Staley. I don't have the voice to do Lane Staley. I just can't do Lane Staley. I know I can't. I don't have the voice for it. And hell, if he's jealous, Jenny, he's probably jealous that he ain't taking his time to actually make something. Just like all these yahoos over there. Like I just break through their nonsense and put it on my channel. Just use my logic and my thinking. Right or wrong. It's my own man. My own opinion, my own brain. Hope you're doing well. Hope the snow's not too crazy for you. Because I know we got more coming in. Probably for the last bit, hopefully. Just ice, not snow, which is very disappointing. I wanted to play in the snow, not the damn ice. Yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. Just give y'all some ideas, detail, and show y'all all. Just like, I planned all that. What's up with y'all in the? I mean, I already publicly admitted what I'd said and did, but why are y'all obsessed with it still? Woo! Go Miami! Woo! Hell yeah, brother! For fucking Ranger! Woo! Go Miami! The pigs. I'm doing. I didn't see you go live today. I was wondering if you were going live. I tagged you in a thing. Someone just deleted. Yeah, it was me. Dude sex, really? Get out of here with that. Weirdos. Are you just chilling? Oh, maybe because it snowed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing different stuff. I'm about to get off here. Thank you, everybody. That's funny. Well, if you're north of me, Jack, that's hilarious. He's got no snow. Wherever you are, you probably got snow. Well, Canada's got snow, so even though Jack makes fun of the milk in the bag. Sorry, Jenny. Yeah. All right. I just figured I'd share with y'all. But I also did make a playlist too of all my crazy musical nonsense. Even with the guitar. I'm north of most Canadians too, technically. Oh shit, hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. It's not my best work, but I'm gonna keep working it. A lot of people have been giving me good feedback, but the way I edited that together was not like surprising, like one bit. Do you shave your armpit for speed or style? What? 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 That doesn't make. What? It's like a crackhead type that. I think a crackhead just snuck in my chat and typed that, bruh. Makes you more aerodynamic. You know what makes you more aerodynamic? What cars without fenders. Look at a car called an F1, Formula One. Look at it, Formula Ones. Still not. Oh no, we got snow. We still got snow. Yeah, just like I said, I've got more instrumental stuff I can start dropping, and I've got an instrumental in the editor. I'm thinking about dropping a country song. The thing is, I got to find out which instrumental that is so I can time it and then get my rhythm. Be expected, unexpected. It's going to take a while. I got other stuff I got to do. But yeah, thank y'all for the feedback. Thank y'all for listening and all the nonsense. I'm going to shut this down, and I'll catch y'all later. You never seen Pineapple Express? Are you a hillbilly? Hillbilly, hillbilly. Hillbilly, hillbilly. Hillbilly, hillbilly, hillbilly. Damn right.